Hey, Mike with Rove Pest Control here. And are you ordering presents online this holiday season? Well, if so, be on the lookout for pests. So one thing that a lot of people don't necessarily think about is that they could actually be bringing in pests to their home from things that they're ordering online or other various things that might be coming into their home during the holidays. So one thing that can happen is that, for example, you might be bringing in rodents or mice or other pests and insects into your home through the boxes that you're ordering online. So, for example, not all warehouses are created equal, right? So if there are products being shipped from different warehouses or businesses, they might not have a tight-knit pest control solution in place to keep pests out of those areas. So sometimes what can happen is mice and rodents and other pests can make their way into these boxes that are being shipped to your home. So again, one of our clients actually had been collecting donation baskets and filling those up, part of some different charity work over the holidays here, and they inadvertently brought a rodent into their home, right? So they had pest control in place on the outside of their home to prevent things from getting in, but they brought home this basket, and what happened is they brought in rodents and mice with them, and then they had a pest issue in their home despite creating other barriers around the outside of their home. So it's an interesting thing that can happen. But on top of that, another thing that can happen is actually inside of the boxes, the little tiny gaps in between the cardboard sometimes can actually have pests living in there. So whether they're live insects and bugs that have hidden in those areas, or it could be eggs, like for example, sometimes roaches will tend to lay eggs in those places. So you might actually be bringing in these pests into your home just in the boxes themselves. So you might not see any active pests like in the boxes hanging out, but they could actually be in between the little tiny holes and spaces in the cardboard. So a simple tip that you want to do for sure, check over any boxes or packaging or containers that you're bringing into your home from other places during the holidays. But at the same time, if it's coming in a box or a cardboard box or various things like that, be sure to store those outside or throw them away as quickly as possible, because again, the last thing you want to be doing is introducing pests into your home from outside sources, from things that you bought online, for example. So again, this really ties into where a lot of people think that they don't necessarily need to use pest control in the winter, or that somehow during winter months all the pests die off and there isn't any, so you don't need to worry about pest control. And for these reasons, like we've talked about in this video and more, is one of the main reasons why we do also still recommend having your home treated for pests during the winter, where again, you may not see them as active during the winter months, but that doesn't necessarily mean they aren't there. Where more often than not during winter months, what pests do is they're going to be hiding out, focused on breeding and nesting, or kind of go into a hibernation mode over the winter. And so while you might not see them, it doesn't mean again that they're not there. And so if you leave them unchecked, that's one of the main reasons why people develop pest issues in the spring, is that they had pests in their home during the fall and winter months, but they left them unchecked, they left them to breed on their own, increase their numbers, and then come springtime, when they become a lot more active and come out of hibernation, they have a lot of more numbers and issues on their hands. So again, that's another reason why we recommend to treat your home for pests during the winter months, because it's a lot easier to get rid of them when their numbers are small and before they've been able to increase and then become more active during the springtime. It's a lot easier to do that during the winter and get rid of them before that even happens and causes infestations and issues come in the spring months when they become more active. So again, for those reasons and more, ordering packages online, bringing in donation baskets, various things that might be coming in, taking things out of storage that you may have stored during the summer months, like Christmas trees or Christmas decorations, you could be bringing in pests into your home in that aspect as well. So there's a lot of reasons why to treat your home during the winter months. But again, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. And if you did, feel free to comment and share. And then if you do happen to be looking to set up a winter treatment, or you have existing pest issues, be sure to head on over to rovepestcontrol.com. And if you happen to be a first-time customer with us, you can also go to rovepestcontrol.com /50 off and enter your information there to get $50 off your first service. So whether you have existing issues or you're a brand new customer, visit us over at rovepestcontrol.com. And then again, to get that great discount, you can head on over to rovepestcontrol.com /50 off and fill out that information to get that discount. But thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.